The Congolese in transit are being held temporarily in Busunga sub-county in Bundibugyo district. They fled from Nobiri in North Kivu province after suspected militants attacked their villages on Wednesday night. Gertrude Smalley says she ran for her life when the village was attacked at about 8 p.m. and some people were shot. Smalley says she came into the country through Busunga border.
Napita hivi bakapiga risasi musika. Niko nataka funga mlango. Bakapiga mtoto wa miaka 10 kabisa kama 11. Kama hiko 11 iko 12 kamusika kaya hivi. Kamusika dada yetu juu ya masasi nyeli sema. Masasi lilia ya mingi sana. Ilikuwa nalesa mvua.
Some children went missing during the raid.
Watoto wangu walipotea. Kila mtu kuna sema badi watoto wanapotea. Na sasa watoto wangene wanapotea. Juu ya masasi.
Mana wanja bagaro monkomo bakamukwata na yewe na wena baje ndina ye tini mani kama pale ya.
Njo sasa soda ya oku ya Museveni sabali tupa babombe. Banaenda rudia paka kule mbele kabisa. Bale na banapiga mugule ya nini ya motokari ya bumbili na balisa rudia kabisa, balisa saidia sana.
The authorities in Bundibugyo district fear an outbreak of disease because the Congolese were not screened as they entered the country.
First of all, these people were not vaccinated. As they were crossing, they were not screened, but they have again mixed with those people. So we are encouraging the local communities and the local leaders to help us identify these people as soon as possible.
They say the influx is high.
We may not be as certain of the number that may come, because up to now they are still coming one by one.
The authorities say that at least 800 people have come into the country and 300 have been processed and taken to Bubukwanga Transit Center. There are others who are still undecided on whether to proceed to the center or return home. Meanwhile, about 190 people from South Sudan and DR Congo have arrived in Uganda seeking refuge after they fled from violence. The conflict is between government forces and members of the National Salvation Front, NAS rebel group. Naima Atai, whose home is in Karamba at the DRC border with South Sudan, is one of those who fled.
So we have come because we have stayed for long in the bush, hiding.
The authorities say they will test the new arrivals for COVID-19 as well as find shelter for them.
After quarantining, we'll again retest them to find out if all of them are negative.
We'll have to rent more buses because it's not really acceptable to have new arrivals or people transported into trucks on very bumpy roads.
Asylum seekers who have entered Uganda through Bundibugyo, and so they're being handled right now in the Bubukwanga Transit Center.